last year I did a live stream, and that live stream was about relationships, healthy relationships, that type of thing. But what I found most interesting about those live streams that I was doing is that it was majority men, like 98% men. And it was more of a Q&A. I'd ask questions, they'd ask me questions, that type of thing, and it was great. But one topic that came up quite often were men asking or talking about masculine women and being submissive or not being submissive and that type of thing. And it was a really great dialogue. But that popped in my head today, and I want to address that for all the men out there today. This is for all women in general, but I specifically want to talk about Black women. Because that's what was a lot of times addressed was, Black women appear this way and they're this and they're that and they're just too masculine and society's making them too masculine and blah, 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 blah. And again, this space was for them to express their opinions without shame or fear that they're going to, someone's going to jump on them. But anyway, so what I want to say, first off, let me explain to the men out there. Women deal with a lot. Not saying that men don't, but hear me out. And in particular, Black women, because we are almost always perceived as being strong, not saying that we're not, we're perceived as being able to handle and take any and everything, which a lot of times we can and we do, and that's proven through history. And when you look at a woman in general and you look over life, they have families to take care of most of the time. Their husbands, boyfriends, or even if they're single, finances, work. And even a lot of times at work, they're given a lot to do and expected to do more. And a lot of times we have to do more just to prove that we're on the same level as our male counterpart, excuse me. So with that being said, we do and we are strong and we are perceived that way because we have to take control, take charge, do things and get things done when nobody else is getting them done. So I believe that's part of the reason why we appear or seem very strong-willed, very strong-minded because of that. So when you say, oh, she's masculine, oh, she's this, she's that, have you really gotten to know us? When you say, oh, she's not going to submit to me and this, and that, first off, if you come into a relationship and you're demanding someone to be submissive to you, the problem is not the female, the problem is you. And I will repeat, the problem is you. Something has happened to you where you feel you need to come in and tell everybody that they're going to submit to you. If, and I've said this plenty of times, you are an alpha male, and I hear that a lot, you do not need to tell one soul that you're an alpha male. We and everybody else will know that. That's like me coming into a room saying, I'm Black. I don't need to tell anybody that. They know, obviously. My point to all of this is sometimes men, maybe you need to stop and think, why is she appearing so masculine? Have you thought to come in and say, I got you? Maybe when that woman feels safe and secure in the relationship between you two, she will let go of those reins because she knows that she can, because she knows that someone has her back. And once that happens, a lot of times that submissiveness that you're looking for will typically happen. The last thing, in my opinion, a woman wants is someone they have to take care of, a grown man that they have to take care of. We have children. That's what children are for. But typically a woman does not want to take care of a grown man. And if they feel that's what they need to do, that's going to keep that cycle of, I'm going to be in control, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, maybe because you didn't step up to that plate. or maybe because you chose the wrong girl, but that's another topic. Maybe instead of coming in hard and saying, you're going to do this and you're going to do that, maybe she just needs to know that you're there for her and she can truly rely on you. I don't care how strong you are, whether you're male or female. Don't care how strong you are. There are times in your life when you say, I don't want to be strong anymore. I don't want to bear it all the time. I want someone just to come and care for me and take care of me. Maybe not every day, all the time. And that's male and female. But in general, when a woman feels safe and secure with who she is with, that submissiveness typically will never be an issue.